SVG-TV News headlines sponsored in part by Flo.
In the headlines, outgoing Governor General encourages Vincentians to be supportive of his successor. St. Lucia tourism industry braces for huge fallout from the planned withdrawal of Virgin Island services to the island. Iran warns it will further reduce its commitments to a nuclear deal unless Europe does more to protect their agreement. And in sports, close win for Trinidad and Tobago in round 2 of CWI Rising Stars Under-19 Championship. These and other stories coming up in SVG-TV's Evening News and Sports.
That was the news headline sponsored in part by Flo.
Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV's News and Sports for Wednesday, July 31st, 2019. I am Barvin Olver with the details. Today, July 31st, 2019, is the last day Sir Frederick Ballantyne is serving as SVG's Governor General. In an interview on NBC Radio this morning, Sir Frederick admitted it is a sad day for him. However, he noted that preparations were being made to ensure a smooth transition to office for his successor, Susan Duggan, who will be sworn in tomorrow at Government House.
Well, as you might expect, it's a very sad day. Winding down after so many years. I'm very busy getting the office and hall in preparation for our new Governor General, who will be Her Excellency Miss Susan Duggan. Trying to get her off on a great start. She's acted here before with distinction, and I know she's going to be a great Governor General. So I feel happy passing over to the reins into someone who's very competent in my estimation.
The outgoing Governor General said he is confident his successor will serve SVG well. Sir Frederick also used the opportunity to urge all Vincentians to be supportive of the new Governor General.
Well, I think more than anything else that I'd appeal to the population to support her. The Governor General is really isolated up in Government House, and many people don't understand his or her role. And often the person in the office is exposed to unwanted criticism. But I think that if people support her, she would do well. I know she means well, like all the other governors general have done. We work in the interest of the country for all the people of the country, irrespective of their party affiliations, and quite often many people don't appreciate that, and maybe that's something that the politicians should focus on and tell them what the role of the Governor General, and that the Governor General is working for everybody.
Sir Frederick served as SVG's Governor General for 16 years. Tomorrow's swearing-in ceremony for SVG's first female Governor General is expected to begin at 9 a.m. Persons from the Garifuna diaspora are seizing the opportunity to learn more about their ancestral homeland. A delegation arrived today and are expected to be engaged in a packed week of activities, including visits to key historical sites such as Baliso as part of their homecoming celebration. Their arrival comes one day before an Emancipation Day activities, which will take place at the Joseph Shashir Park at Rabica tomorrow. Speaking with the Agency for Public Information at the Argyle International Airport today, an advocate for our Garifuna people, Rosita Alvarez, said she is delighted to visit her ancestral homeland and is looking forward to the trip to Baliso, which to her will be a life-changing experience.
The highlight of this trip is going to be crossing over to Baliso, because that's where our ancestors perished. So everybody is looking forward to Baliso on Monday. When I was young, it was just like another incident that happened, but as you grow, then you start to see actually the severity of what happened. And if you're a Garifuna, it has to change your life. Because then that's when you understand what happened to the Garifuna people here in St. Vincent, you know? Because people will tell you, oh, they were removed, but they weren't removed, they were driven. Because this is their homeland, this is our ancestral homeland. So we were driven by the British and the French, but we made it. So here we are.
Alvarez said it is her hope that their visit to SVG can help to bridge the divide and bring all Garifuna people together.
Well, we need now to come together to work as one, because no matter where we are Garino. You know, that's the plural of Garifuna, we're Garino. And that's the only way, because times have changed, and the only way for us to make it in this world, us Garinago, is to come together. We have to think as one, become one nation again, because we were before, you know. So this is an opportunity for us, with you guys, to make Garino a nation.
Language is one key aspect of a person's culture, and Alvarez believes that the teaching of the Garifuna language will go a long way in preserving the Garifuna heritage.
Garifuna language is endangered. We need to start to teach it to our children. And we need to speak it among each other, because even those adults in that bus, sometimes they don't speak the language to one another. I am a little bit different, because anywhere I go, I speak my language. You know, I speak it to my children, my grandchildren. So I do. So to revive this culture, to revive the language, not only that we accept these people that are writing books, because a lot of people write books about you, and that's not who you are or what it's all about. So we do need to teach the language. We sure do. We need to get into the schools, teach the kids, because as they grow, they'll be able to speak the language. Because we're getting older, you know, so we need to start with the kids.
Leader of the New Democratic Party, the opposition, Dr. Godwin Friday, has reiterated his party's position in support of the One China policy. Dr. Friday and other opposition MPs were part of the welcoming delegation for the Taiwan's president 2 weeks ago, and also attended a special sitting of parliament held during her visit to the state. At a news conference yesterday, Dr. Friday made it clear that they have not changed their position in support of the One China policy, and that their participation in the activities for the Taiwan's leader's visit was them performing their duties.
Declared our position, which is in keeping with, most of the countries, the vast majority of countries in the world. We are not the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are the opposition. We have roles to perform as the opposition party in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And even when, as a matter of policy, we may have certain differences. Right now we go to Parliament and we debate lots of issues that we may have differences with the government with. But it's part of our obligation, I believe, that we represent as best we can our functions as the official opposition. That has nothing to do necessarily with what our government would do in office. We are a party that we have made our position clear. We're not in government to form, to determine whom to invite or who to have relations with.
Asked if he acknowledged the major contributions Taiwan has made towards the development of SVG, Dr. Friday answered in the affirmative. However, he said they stand with their position.
I've explained my obligation as a leader of the opposition. That's what I do. I mean, this is there are also discussions that are held even between Beijing and Taipei. You know, this is we can't ignore reality. I didn't create the conditions as they are. We are basically seeking to conform with the international community standards, but we also have obligations here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and that is something that I will do on the basis of what I feel is in the best interest of our people, and as an obligation that I have as a leader of the opposition in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Efforts are continuing here to revitalize the banana industry, and according to the heads of the Banana Services Unit, Karuma Brown, the process has been further enhanced with the production of banana wine. Brown, who was present at a banana wine testing ceremony hosted by the students of the SVG Community College as part of their entrepreneurship program, spoke of the ongoing challenges facing local banana farmers. He, however, noted that he is optimistic that things can turn around and that the production of banana wine is one of the avenues local farmers can take advantage of to get their produce sold.
That I think can be consumed in all local shops around St. Vincent and even in the region. One of the other advantages is that it also offers an additional market for the banana farmers who are currently facing challenges in terms of marketing their fruit. So it's something that we can look forward to. Once it comes on stream, once it comes into production, it will be beneficial not only for the students as new agri-entrepreneurs, but also as farmers who provide the raw products for processing.
Brown said he is happy that persons here are now exploring manufacturing banana byproducts, which could mean well for the local industry.
40s, and it would have increased upwards where we were doing about 10,000 acres in the late 80s, early 90s. Because of the tariff arrangements, our production significantly declined. We started a decline in 1992, and our current production is just under 500 acres. Now, one of the challenges faced in banana production is that we have only focused on the marketing of the raw product. We have never done any significant value added. Now, today is important because we're now putting forward a new product. This is basically a new product. It's new to St. Vincent. It's new to our banana producers. Now, in banana production, there are a number of products that persons will talk to you about. When you do your research, you realize that you can make flour, you can make jams, purees, you could make chips, you can make wine, and we have never really explored the making of these products. No, so I'm very grateful for the students of the team here at the St. Vincent and Grenadines Community College for exploring this possibility.
A public service customer satisfaction survey across the public service will be conducted here for the period of Monday, August 5th to Friday, August 23rd. The survey will be conducted by the Public Sector Reform Unit, PSRU, within the Service Commission Department in conjunction with the Statistical Office. The objectives of the survey are to assess the level of satisfaction with the public service delivery in SVG, identify factors responsible for varying levels of satisfaction with services offered, and gauge the performance of government agencies in delivering their services. The data collection will cover government offices on the mainland and in the Grenadine Islands of Bequia, Union Island, and Canouan. A release from the Agency for Public Information states that during the 3-week period, enumerators will be stationed at various ministries, departments to conduct short interviews with users of government services. The Public Sector Reform Unit is appealing to the general public for its cooperation during this exercise. Barrier Breakers Conference to open here tomorrow. This and other stories coming up when we return with more local news. Stay with us.
The local news sponsored in part by Flow.
is a fact of life. Even though death is a fact of life, that doesn't make it any easier. When dealing with the loss of a loved one, you may try to be strong, but it's really hard sometimes. But that's just when the experience of the staff at New Haven Funeral Home can demonstrate their compassion and help to guide your family through the difficult time. So in your time of loss, call the New Haven Funeral Home at 457-1830 or 458-1467 or email newhavenfuneralhome@gmail.com. New Haven Funeral Home, SVG's preferred funeral home.
Star Limited is now located on the third floor of the first St. Vincent Bank building. They have extended their range of products to furniture, including patio sets, closets, shoe casing, beds and mattresses, TV cabinets, and kitchen cupboards, just to name a few of their luxurious pieces, all at unbelievable prices. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out upstairs the first St. Vincent Bank building. And don't forget, they still have the best in windows, doors, burglar bars, rails, and vanities. C-Star Limited, where quality and style is our motto.
Singer is your family store. We sell everything you need for your kitchen and more. Top brands and appliances, TVs, fridges, cookers. We make your life so easy. Just come in and see us. A wide range of furniture right here at Singer. Affordable beds and mattresses right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. Singer is a family store that gives you the best hire purchase deal. Right here at Singer. We'll outfit your home. Right here at Singer. The #1 family store. It's us with Singer.
Kidney disease is a growing concern around the world and here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Chronic kidney disease is a life-threatening condition which occurs when a person's kidneys are no longer able to clean the toxins and waste products from the blood or perform other kidney functions normally. When this happens, a person needs dialysis. Dialysis is where a machine takes over the function of the kidney and safely removes the poisonous waste from the blood. Since 2012, Health Solutions Inc. has operated a full-service hemodialysis facility in SVG that offers state-of-the-art equipment, courteous, well-trained staff, and a comfortable treatment environment.
We're encouraging for early detection. Anyone who is either diabetic or hypertensive and has any questions or concerns, please contact us at 784-451-2836 or visit us at www.healthsolutionssvg.org.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The grooves and the rhythms. This is where Friends of Jazz will be on Saturday, 17th August, enjoying jazz and other great music. Featured in the New York Times and now coming to SVG is recording artist, trumpeter, composer Etienne Charles. Fusing traditions with jazz ideas. Etienne Charles. Get your groove on with other world-class musicians, including Melanie Charles, vocalist and flutist, Godwin Louis, saxophonist, Jonathan Michel, bassist, and Charles Haynes, a drumming multi-talent. An unforgettable night of soul, jazz, and more in a relaxing ambiance on Saturday, 17th August at Mango's in Villa, 8 p.m. with Friends of Jazz. Tickets $100. Available at BMC agencies and from Leroy Rose. For more info, contact Dion Harry George on 497-5684 or 523-2581.
Welcome to Finishing and Furnishing, where a warm and friendly staff awaits you. At Finishing and Furnishing, you feel like you're in a home away from home. You will find a wide range of bedroom, living room, and appliances displayed in a stunning setting. When dealing with furniture, you need to take into consideration the colors of your room. That's why at our Penta Studio, we supply the best in interior and exterior paints. Have wooden furniture? Well, we also have stains, sealers, lacquers to get that matte or gloss finish of your desire. So give us a call at 457-2206 and come on down to Finishing and Furnishing today and start building the home of your dreams.
Emancipation Day is celebrated on the 1st of August every year. Unfortunately, most Vincentians do not participate in these celebrations. What is Emancipation Day and why is it important for us to celebrate Emancipation Day? What can be done to stimulate our people's interest in the celebration of Emancipation Day? Join our live program, The Viewpoint, on Sunday, August the 4th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on SVG-TV and Magic 103.7, or view our live Facebook stream and be part of the discussion by calling the hotline 458-0088 or WhatsApp 530-8962. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth. Moderator, Mr. Curtis King. Panel, Miss Aidisha Jackson, social activist. Mr. Mikhail Yusuf Mohammed, member of the Local Reparation Committee. Sponsors, Remax Results Realty, Joseph Da Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home, El Unique Upholstery, Jake's Kitchen. Welcome back. A 4-day Barrier Breakers Conference will open here tomorrow at Langley Park, Georgetown, and the remaining 3 days of the conference will be held at the Faith Temple Church at New Montrose. The conference is geared at empowering, uplifting, and changing a negative mindset to improve the lives of Vincentians using the Word of God. Featured speaker at the conference, Vincentian author Dr. Apostle Peter Bonady, who has been traveling the world to sharing his knowledge with others, and decided that it is time to give back to his home country.
The joy we're having with that is what we see happen in the lives of people. It's actually producing a healthier people. It's producing a more prosperous people. And now when we say, Lord, I thank you, it's not for like just void, you know what I mean? We say thank you now because we could see something tangible and measurable that God is doing in the lives of his people. Our first assignment is to begin to dismantle the false belief systems. Once you begin to do that, you can change behavior. And so our message first attempts to dismantle erroneous doctrines, false teachings. Teachings like, Jesus is coming soon and I got a mansion in glory. I'm not taking anybody's mansion away from them. But what that does is it gives us a mentality that values abstract truth.
Dr. Bonady, who has 22 years in ministry, said he believes that Vincentians have not tapped into their full potential in aligning with God's Word and needs an awakening.
We've been up and down the nations, and some of the things that we've seen have inspired the message that we now carry. And that is essentially that the material universe is under a curse. When God cursed the world, it was on account of Adam's sin. And God says, cursed is the ground for your sake, and thorns and thistles would grow up unto you. And that means that there's a curse of economic recession for the most part across the planet. God made man to be the master of the material world. And what we're saying is that God wants to return righteous humanity to the management of the planet. And it's a philosophy, it's an idea, doctrine that we have not emphasized. I believe others believe it, but we've not emphasized it. We've just emphasized the abstract spiritual things, joy and peace and so on. But I believe that God wants us to possess the material world.
Coordinator of the Barrier Breakers Conference, Pastor Fidel Taylor, is encouraging all Vincentians to grasp this opportunity, which he said can change their lives.
But, Vincentians wait until the last moment, so it's okay. You can come to the door and register at the venue. That's fine. But we like a full house. Last year we had a full house, and this year we want to see people come out in their numbers. Thursday is a holiday. We know that a lot of people are planning up in the north and south windward area to be there. Come out in your numbers and let's support the things of God. We're looking forward to seeing you.
40 children from the Sion Hill area are learning more about climate change and the process of making traditional mass at the Blondie Bird and Friends first summer program being held at the Sion Hill Government School. The mass band, which placed second in this year's Band of the Year competition, decided to host the summer program, part of the 25th anniversary celebrations, and to impart knowledge to the children about climate change and traditional mass. Secretary of the mass band and coordinator of the program, Simone Richardson, said thus far they have had a good attendance at the summer program, which got started on July the 16th.
as you say, we did a lot of work on climate change. We had persons coming in to do topics on climate change, the causes, the effects, and what they as children can do to mitigate some of the effects, what they can do to help stop climate change for the future generation. We also had members of Blood, God and Friends coming in to teach the children the art of traditional costume making, because it is an art that is quickly dying. And thanks to the GFSGP Small Grants Program, UNDP Small Grants Program, we got this opportunity to make sure that we impart some knowledge on the future, so that this art, the art of traditional costume making, will rest in good hands, will rest in the hands of the future, so that there will be some form of continuity.
Some of the participants said they have been enjoying the program, which includes sporting activities facilitated by members from the sports department.
I enjoy summer program by doing netball, football, and all kind of activities and learning climate change. We enjoy the summer program by playing netball, football, and all kind of activities.
I enjoy summer program by running and playing football and all kind of activities and athletics. I enjoy my summer program about climate change, and they keep on repeating itself to give us, to when we come, we could explain ourselves.
I enjoy summer program by doing fun activities and helping.
The children who shared with us what they learned thus far about climate change and the role they can play to reduce its effect on the environment.
Climate change? Climate change is a process of our planet by heating up.
What can we do to reduce climate change? We can stop litter and plant more trees.
Do not destroy wetlands and beaches.
Stuff climate change is deforestation and marine litter.
Effect of climate change is heat wave and flooding.
Rise of sea level and death of coral reef.
Reigning soca monarch Darren Magical Roos performed at Barbados' Crop Over Soca Monarch earlier this week as a guest artist. Esworth Ezzy Roberts, coordinator for Royal Carnival, told a radio station in Barbados that the reason for Magical performance in Barbados was because of an arrangement made with NCF so that the CDC can promote Vincimas and Vincentian artists in Barbados, and Barbados can do the same.
On the 9th of July. We had a massive carnival. As usual, Vincimas is huge, and this year we had a splendid carnival. I would like to say, you know, thanks to all the Bajans who came over. This year I met a number of Bajans. They were on the ground enjoying carnival, and we're looking forward to having more Bajans over. We entered into an arrangement, the CDC that is, with the NCF, where we had in St. Vincent for our Soca Monarch, we had Nike performing and so on. He was the winner for your Soca Monarch last year. And I was pretty impressed, not just me, but the crowd that were present, Mikey and the guys who came, they can tell you of their experience in St. Vincent. And he delivered very well. I must say he's an excellent performer. And he was well received in St. Vincent. That's Soca Monarch show. Yep. Magical was very magical at our Soca Monarch. And he walked away with the crown. He created history in St. Vincent basically, where we have a number of what we call rural carnivals. These are carnivals like in other towns before we get into the main one. Okay. And 3 of those carnivals had Soca Monarch, and he won all 3.
Sorry for Kenny, I was planning to ask him what he meant when he said he won the crowns. Yeah, all of them, yes.
Yes. He won South Leeward, he won North Leeward, and he also won Windward. These were prior to the national Soca Monarch. And then he went into Soca Monarch with that sort of momentum.
First time this has ever been done.
And yes, he defeated Fireman, was in competition.
Roberts used the opportunity in Barbados to invite persons to come to Vincimas next year.
And I would like to extend an invitation to all Bajans and people from all over the world listening to this station right now. The dates for Carnival next year, June 26th to July 7th. We're looking forward to having you in St. Vincent. We have a number of events that takes place, not just the events organized by the CDC, Carnival Development Corporation, but we also have events organized by a number of private promoters. We have, parties and all-inclusive fetes, and it's just buzzing. I mean, for the entire Carnival week, the main week of Carnival, we had every night, you had 2 or 3 events taking place simultaneously, and they were all well supported.
Impressive.
Yeah. And in some cases, you had events very close to each other, physically close. One at 80 Joshua Tarmac and one over in Arnottsville, just across the road, stone throw away. And they both had good support and so on. So our carnival this year, in terms of violence, we really had a carnival that was almost violence-free. We would have had 1 or 2 minor incidents, but we had no major incidents during carnival. And not even in the period of rural carnival, which is the leading period that going into the national festival. We have 8 rural carnivals. We had those without any major mishaps and so on. And I really want to thank the Vinci people for coming out and just partying and not fighting.
St. Lucia tourism industry braces for huge fallout from the planned withdrawal of Virgin Atlantic services to the island. This from the region when we return. Stay with us.
That was a local news segment.
The Everready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Everready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Everready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Everready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Juicy, drink today. Juicy, same great taste. Juicy, the original drink. It's a Vinci thing. Get your red and banana, pineapple, juicy cola, orange or apple. Juicy for you and for your neighbor. It's a Vinci thing. Enjoy it juicy, the original Vinci thing. Juicy.
Hello. What is going on? Hello.
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my God, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high quality video calling today. Stream, upload and share with Digicell's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicell.
Do you suffer from pain in your back, knees, or joints and need effective pain relief? Get your life back with Omega XL, a natural, safe, anti-inflammatory supplement. This small soft gel has up to 22 times more omega-3 free fatty acids than fish oil and is backed by 30 years of clinical research.
I can just tell you from my experiences, there's nothing like this Omega XL.
Live the life you deserve and get the relief you need. Get Omega XL now at your local pharmacy.
You are invited to attend this barrier-breaking conference beginning Thursday, August 1st at Bethel Gospel Assembly at 7 p.m. Faith Temple, Friday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. Saturday, August 3rd at 10 a.m. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. And the final session Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. For more information, please visit barrierbreakersconference.com or call 784-457-9044. Be there.
I will not hesitate, and I will not retreat, and I won't surrender. It's in that process that God adds all things to my life.
LA Unique Upholstery. Quality at a low cost. We build to suit your needs. Contact us at Redemption Shops 457-0182 or Stony Grounds 453-2089.
This is Jake's Kitchen, the most trendy place to customize your kitchen in all of SVG. And when we say trendy, you better believe it's hot. Cause we've got the latest in stylish kitchen accessories and fittings at astonishingly available prices. Guaranteed to make your kitchen bling bling. And our new arrivals will do just that. Step up to our showroom, upstairs Caribbean Glass in Kingstown, and make your kitchen the envy of all. When you're customized by Jake's Kitchen, you don't keep up with the neighbors. Oh no, the neighbors better keep up with you.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz Ready Finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz. Bringing value home.
Emancipation Day is celebrated on the 1st of August every year. Unfortunately, most Vincentians do not participate in these celebrations. What is Emancipation Day and why is it important for us to celebrate Emancipation Day? What can be done to stimulate our people's interest in the celebration of Emancipation Day? Join our live program, The Viewpoint, on Sunday, August the 4th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on SVG-TV and Magic 103.7, or view our live Facebook stream and be part of the discussion by calling the hotline 458-0088 or WhatsApp 530-8962. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth. Moderator, Mr. Curtis King. Panel, Miss Aidisha Jackson, social activist. Mr. Mikhail Yusuf Mohammed, member of the Local Reparation Committee. Sponsors, Remax Results Realty, Joseph Da Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home, El Unique Upholstery, Jake's Kitchen.
The regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors and children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello.
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my God, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Welcome back. In our news from the region, we hear that Virgin Atlantic's sister company, Virgin Holidays, may be one of the first casualties of the decision by the British-based carrier to withdraw its services from St. Lucia. Virgin Holidays, which is a significant player in the tourism industry, may be doing less business in St. Lucia. We hear more in this HDS News Report.
The notice that Virgin Atlantic had decided to cease its Gatwick to Uranura service began making the rounds Thursday on social media. But official confirmation came Friday, with tourism officials carving out their responses in light of the widespread concern by industry stakeholders and the public. The Minister for Tourism, Dominic Fede, says government could not meet Virgin Atlantic's demands.
Virgin Atlantic indicated to local tourism officials that in order to continue flying 5 weekly flights in the winter months and 3 weekly flights in the summer months into St. Lucia, it would require an additional 20 million Eastern Caribbean dollars, or US dollars 7.5 million, over a 3-year period. 2 other options were presented to us, which would mean a significant reduction in Virgin flights to our shores and did not present the best return on a potential investment.
The Chief Executive Officer of the St. Lucia Hotel and Tourism Association, Nurani Aziz, says the news of Virgin's withdrawal of service is unsettling.
It did create some degree of, it did create a number of queries within the industry, quite a bit of uncertainty as to what was going on. For some of our accommodation providers, it was perhaps the first time they were getting wind of these ongoing discussions, but the Secretariat of the SLHDA was aware that the government was having conversations with Virgin for some time now to look at their request for subsidies.
He says that given the strength of St. Lucia's tourism brand in the United Kingdom, Virgin's decision is indeed surprising.
It is certainly not a scenario any destination will want to find themselves in. But when you take into consideration the many years that carrier has been servicing St. Lucia, I believe it's over 20 years now, when you take into consideration that the destination is very popular, that St. Lucia is trending very highly as a destination of appeal compared to some of our regional partners.
The tourism minister says government is working on cushioning the impact of Virgin's cessation of service.
The government of St. Lucia has been actively in talks with other carriers, and we have received very good feedback from at least one airline to increase capacity out of the UK market in the very near future.
The decision by Virgin Atlantic to pull its service out of St. Lucia flies in the face of investments, both private and public, that are in the works. With a mere 10 months' notice, the Virgin pullout is symbolic, but it will also have a real biting impact on St. Lucia's tourism products.
Iran warns it will further reduce its commitment to a nuclear deal unless Europe does more to protect the agreement. This from the international scene when we return. Stay with us.
That was a regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors and children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy, Massey Stores Pharmacy, where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello?
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my God, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
At RE/MAX, we know you want to sell your property at top dollar and as fast as possible. To help you sell at top dollar, all of our agents are trained to negotiate the highest possible price for your property. And to sell as fast as possible, our agents can access over 120,000 agents around the globe, which results in more potential buyers. This is why nobody in the world sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Contact your RE/MAX agent today and get your property sold.
Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Monthly prices to be won. Set for life. A brand new house. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done set? Set for life. December 28th. Set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner, turn your own keys. Set for life.
Make it what you want. Make it what you want. Make it what you want.
Let's face it, things don't always go according to plan. Sometimes things go wrong, and sometimes things break. So whether you're a beginner or a pro, Gibson's Building Supplies has what you need. So it doesn't matter if it's heavy hardware or light hardware, we've got it all. So whether you can or you can't, we've got something you need. So come on in to Gibson's Building Supplies today.
Quality products, quality care, low prices, great customer service, all at QCare Pharmacy. QCare leads the way, providing all your pharmaceutical needs, a variety of personal care products, and so much more. Located on Halifax Street. Telephone number 451-2690. QCare Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality.
SVG-TV International News segment sponsored in part by Carrez Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent. Agents and distributors, Carrez Distribution Limited.
Let's go further afield now. Iran is warning it will further reduce its commitment to the nuclear deal unless Europe does more to protect the agreement. Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif wants the remaining signatories to shield Iran from U.S. sanctions and allow it to sell oil. Tehran has already begun rolling back some commitments by breaking a limit on enriched uranium agreed in the 2015 accord. We hear more in this report.
Minister, following the weekly cabinet meeting that was held in the capital this morning, said that the EU signatories of the nuclear agreement their actions are not proportionate to their expectations, meaning that what they've been expecting from Iran to do under this nuclear agreement, Iran has done, but the European signatories have not upheld their end of the deal. And the Iran officials believe that that is because the United States withdrew from this agreement last year and imposed a series of sanctions on Iran's banking and oil sector, which has also affected the European countries that were supposed to invest in Iran's economy. That was one of the main points of this agreement, that Iran will freeze its nuclear activities to a certain extent, and in return it will get relief from a series of sanctions, and investments will return to the country. But none of that has happened, and Iran has decided since May, the Iranian president announced that every 60 days Iran will continue to scale back its commitment, and the foreign minister today stressed that that is indeed the plan they are going ahead with. And the next phase, which will be the third phase of their scaling back their commitment, will happen in early September.
Well, that's the news. Sports is just ahead. But before that, let's take a look at a local weather forecast.
SVG-TV International News segment was sponsored in part by Carrez Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent. Agents and distributors, Carrez Distribution Limited.
The weather report sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Bebin Premium.
Take a look now at the local weather conditions. Winds east, partly cloudy. Winds east-northeast at 17 kilometers per hour. Temperature at 28 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 77%. Barometric pressure 1012.8 millibars. 24-hour rainfall 0.8 millimeters. Today's maximum temperature 30.6 degrees Celsius. Today's minimum temperature 27.4 degrees Celsius. Sunset today at 6:32 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow at 5:49 a.m. Forecast: fair to occasionally cloudy with a few scattered showers. Synopsis: the Atlantic high pressure system is the dominant across the islands.
The weather report was sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Bebin Premium.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz-ready finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz. Bringing value home.
SVG-TV Sports, sponsored by Remax Results Realty.
This classic architecturally designed home was built with general living in mind. 5,536 square feet of interesting living space, all located on an 18,201 square foot waterfront lot in the premier community of Cane Garden. For additional information, we invite you to visit our website at svghomesandland.com or call our offices in Diamond, 784-456-2016.
Welcome to the evening sports. The Windward Islands, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago won yesterday's second round matches in this year's Regional Future Stars Under-19 Cricket Championship here in SVG. At the Cumberland playing field in a match reduced to 24 overs, Windward Islands defeated Leeward Islands by 47 runs. The Windward Islands scored 146 for 8 of 24 overs. The Leeward Islands in reply reached 99 of 21.4 overs. At the Arnesville Sports Complex, Barbados beat Guyana by 3 wickets. Guyana made 123 of 124 in 30.1 overs. In reply, Barbados knocked 124 for 7 of 29.3 overs. And at the Park Hill playing field, Trinidad and Tobago won from Jamaica by 1 run in a match reduced to 23 overs. Trinidad and Tobago made 135 for 7 of 23 overs. Jamaica then scored 134 for 9 of 23 overs. The championship continues tomorrow at all 3 venues. A under-16 and under-14 girls football team from SVG will compete in the Caribbean Football Union Challenge Series at Warner in St. Kitts and Nevis from August 3rd to 10th. The squad reads Shanez DeRoche, Akeisha Hooper, Leona Barrow, Nikisha Prescott, Kellyanne Shoy, Samaya Connell, Denisha Woods, Shakina Kidd, Venetia Johnson, Kelisha Bowens, Akeelia James, Kaishwana Richards, Nick Schwanner Malcolm, Deontay Coombs, Etrisha Jeffrey, and Oriel Stevens. The management team is Keith Oliver, Wayne Grant, Toniska Batiste, Chevron Smith, and Petran Davis. SVG is in Group 4 with Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica and St. Kitts and Nevis, and will play their first match against St. Kitts and Nevis next Monday. Don't go away, look, more sports is coming up. Stay with us.
My sister's pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores, Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
You are invited to attend this barrier-breaking conference beginning Thursday, August 1st at Bethel Gospel Assembly at 7 p.m. Faith Temple, Friday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. Saturday, August 3rd at 10 a.m. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. And the final session Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. For more information, please visit barrierbreakersconference.com or call 784-457-9044. Be there.
I will not hesitate, and I will not retreat, and I won't surrender. It's in that process that God adds all things to my life. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The grooves and the rhythms. This is where Friends of Jazz will be on Saturday, 17th August, enjoying jazz and other great music. Featured in the New York Times and now coming to SVG is recording artist, trumpeter, composer Etienne Charles. Fusing traditions with jazz ideas, Etienne Charles. Get your groove on with other world-class musicians, including Melanie Charles, vocalist and flutist, Gordon Louis, saxophonist, Jonathan Michel, bassist, and Charles Haynes, a drumming multi-talent. An unforgettable night of soul, jazz, and more in a relaxing ambiance on Saturday, 17th August at Mango's in Villa, 8 p.m. with Friends of Jazz. Tickets $100. Available at BMC agencies and from Leroy Rose. For more info, contact Dion Harry George on 497-5684 or 523-2581.
The Kaliako Methodist Church presents Family Fun Day for the whole family on Thursday, August 1, 2019 at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Kaliako playing field. Come and enjoy bouncing castle, face painting, hula hoop, cricket, sack races, and much more. Food, drinks, and other goodies. Barbecue tickets on sale at $15. It's all going down on Thursday, the 1st of August, 2019 as the Kaliako Methodist Church hosts its grand Family Fun Day. Don't you miss it. Emancipation Day is celebrated on the 1st of August every year. Unfortunately, most Vincentians do not participate in these celebrations. What is Emancipation Day and why is it important for us to celebrate Emancipation Day? What can be done to stimulate our people's interest in the celebration of Emancipation Day? Join our live program, The Viewpoint, on Sunday, August the 4th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on SVG-TV and Magic 103.7, or view our live Facebook stream and be part of the discussion by calling the hotline 458-0088 or WhatsApp 530-8962. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth. Moderator, Mr. Curtis King. Panel, Miss Aidisha Jackson, social activist. Mr. Mikhail Yusuf Mohammed, member of the local reparation committee. Sponsors, Remax Results Realty, Joseph Da Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home, El Unique Upholstery, Jake's Kitchen. Welcome back. Golden Knights defeated Rockies 27-24 in the under-16 division of the Vitamalt Beckway Basketball Championship last weekend at the hard court of the Clive Tennis playing field in Port Elizabeth. Also in the under-16 championships, Hornets had the better of Dragons, winning 54-48. In the second division, Young Duke beat East Siders 56-45. In another second division match, Eastsiders defeated Rising Stars 63-61. Meanwhile, in the first division, East Blazers won from Raptors 54-47. Also in the first division, Raptors won from Eastsiders 70-61. The Greg Sports and Cultural Organization C Operations Na Friend Them Sports Club 2019 Male 2020 Softball Cricket Tournament will open on Sunday, August 4th at 1 p.m. with a mass pass and bowl-off of the tournament. Interested teams are asked to note that registration forms are still available and can be collected from Mr. Bradley Woods. Registration for the tournament costs $250. According to the organizers, teams that do not take part in the March Pass will be required to pay a fine of $50. And that's how we end sports this evening. We will be right back to wrap things up.
SVG-TV Sports was sponsored by Remax Results Realty.
Fantastic opportunity to own an income-producing property next to the Argyle International Airport. 8 self-contained apartments. Currently, the street-level space is used as a small supermarket. Loads of potential for this great property in the right location. For additional information, we invite you to visit our website at svghomesandland.com or call our offices in Diamond, 784-456-2016.
Do you suffer from pain in your back, knees, or joints and need effective pain relief? Get your life back with Omega XL, a natural, safe, anti-inflammatory supplement. This small soft gel has up to 22 times more omega-3 free fatty acids than fish oil and is backed by 30 years of clinical research.
I can just tell you from my experiences, there's nothing like this Omega XL.
Live the life you deserve and get the relief you need. Get Omega XL now at your local pharmacy.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz Ready Finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz, bringing value home.
And now for a second look at the headlines. Outgoing Governor General encourages Vincentians to be supportive of his successor. St. Lucia tourism industry braces for huge fallout from the planned withdrawal of Virgin Atlantic services to the island. Iran warns it will further reduce its commitment to nuclear deal unless Europe does more to protect the agreement. And in sports, close win for Trinidad and Tobago in round 2 of CWI Rising Stars Under-19 Championship. On behalf of all of us here at SVG-TV, thanks for viewing. I am Bavin Alver. Don't forget to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and daily headlines. Also tune in for SVG-TV's News in 15 at 12:45 p.m. weekdays. Have a good evening.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They call General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Set for Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Monthly prices to be won. Set for life. A brand new house. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done set? Set for life. December 28th. Set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner. Turn your own keys. Set for life.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz Ready Finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz, bringing value home.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow, and I stand face to face with